She's a best-selling children's book author and a meditation expert who just so happens to be the daughter of one of the world's most famous spiritual gurus. She is Mallika Chopra, and she is here today to help us make our lives and our children's lives a little more zen, which is something we could all use right about now.
So very simply, meditation is a way to quiet your mind, and mindfulness is a way to be aware of your thoughts, of your body, and what's happening around you. So there are different techniques to help. To begin with, like mindfulness techniques are just being aware of your body. And we can do things like body exercises and use breathing to let out stress. And this is very important for children, but also adults, because when we are stressed, we feel the stress in our bodies. So you may feel butterflies in your stomach when you're nervous, or heartache when you're sad, or stress in your neck and your shoulders. And so that's where stress manifests itself. So when we are aware of where we're feeling that stress, we can use breath very simply to kind of breathe a lot of that stress out. The first step is just sit comfortably and take a deep breath in. Pause and breathe out. Now that took all of like 2 seconds, but with one breath, you can stop kind of the craziness that we're living in and just anchor yourself. Then there are different breaths we can do. Like I do one a lot with kids who, have kind of anxiety or butterflies in their stomach, as we often say. And that one is like taking a deep breath in, imagining all the butterflies, colorful, different patterns in your stomach, and then breathing out really strongly and letting that out. And so these are, again, simple, fun. Often we can do silly techniques, which I share in my books, but just to kind of circulate oxygen in our body, to pause. When we slow down, when we connect, when we are more aware of our kind of stressful dialogue, when we're more aware of our bodies, and when we actually do some practices like meditation practices, we sleep better, we stimulate the healing response, and we really actually physically feel better as well.
Of course, if people can't tell from the last name, your father is Deepak Chopra. I'm just curious, growing up, did you grow up in the most Zen household? Was this just instilled at you from birth?
Not at all. And people find that surprising. So the reason I do what I'm doing now is that I, as a child, felt the power of meditation, mindfulness techniques. So until I was 9 years old, most of my memories of my father are he was really stressed out. He drank, he worked 24/7, he smoked incessantly, and basically when he was around, our family was really not that happy. And so for my father, when I was 9, was when he discovered a meditation practice, and that transformed his life. But in turn, what happened is it transformed our family's life. So my parents never forced my brother or I to meditate, but they gave us these techniques. And more importantly, we saw that they were happier, they had healthier habits. And so it was transformational for our family. And that's really why I'm such a passionate believer in these practices, but also what I saw as a 9-year-old is having tools myself that I had then through high school and college years, and it's something that stays with you forever when you can kind of connect with that inner space inside.
Okay, so Mallika, can you tell everybody where they can get your books as well as your fantastic tips?
Thank you so much. So my books are called Just Breathe and Just Feel, and they're full of techniques written for kids. So the goal really was for kids to be able to read them, but then teachers and parents to find tools that they can use as well. And then I'm on all the social media under Mallika Chopra. You'll easily find me.
And everybody remember, just breathe.